Our next speaker will be, our next witness will be Nikita Price. He's going to talk about minimizing disruptions to families who experience homelessness. Oh, there you go.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Folks, I'm here to speak from a position of anonymous domestic violence survivors who would love to be out here with us, but due to the fact that the city is victimizing them also, even more so than the victimizers are, this will be an anonymous statement from a domestic violence survivors organization. Good afternoon, survivors and advocates from the domestic violence community are in attendance today because the city's solutions to homeless further endanger battered women and their children. Women experiencing abusive relationships are told to leave before the abuse gets serious. And yet, in order to qualify for NYCHA, New York City Housing Authority, for anyone that doesn't know, Section 8, DV priority, women must stay and document two physically abusive events. Makes no sense, Your Honor. As a result, many battered women and their children end up getting bounced from one shelter to another as DV shelters. 135-day limits expire, disrupting their children's school attendance, losing ties to support systems of friends or families. Months are spent gathering documentation for permanent housing, only to be told that one's paperwork has been lost and needs to be resubmitted. Your Honor. After jumping through all these hoops, only 20% of the women residing in domestic violence shelters are linked to permanent housing. 20%, people. 20%. It is any wonder that after months of disruption and feeling of powerlessness at the hands of the housing system, an abusive partner starts to look better than an abusive system. Access to safe housing is a basic human right, and the New York City Housing Authority, Department of Homeless Services, Human Resources Administration, and the Mayor's Office need to acknowledge that all people are entitled to safe and affordable housing. In a city as great as New York, there are solutions out there, and there are survivors with plenty of ideas. Thank you very much.
This whole trial right now, I have a special witness that wants to talk about the disruptions of families who experience homelessness. I have a very special witness. She is a survivor of Hurricane Katrina. So this is evident that you may have a house today, but tomorrow you can wake up and it can be gone. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, homelessness could happen to anybody. Homeless doesn't mean you're on drugs, you're lazy, unemployed, you don't want to do nothing. Homelessness can happen to anybody at any time. So I would like to call my witness.
Katrina survivor from Mobile, Alabama, and my name is Joetta Rogers. And I'm here to support and witness that Mayor Bloomberg lied to New Yorkers as well as the survivors out of the Gulf Coast area about homelessness. That when we came here, there was no place for us to stay. I was stranded in the Port Authority for 7 hours. And Mayor Bloomberg only decided that the only thing that they could do for us was once Red Cross and FEMA got us situated was to give us that one-shot deal, which would have paid for 1 month's rent and 1 month's security. But that was all that New York mayor wanted to do for us. My thing that I said was, with New York City owns all these abandoned buildings and apartments and factories and warehouses, so why is it that there are homeless people on the street when the city can afford to fix these places up and take people off the streets. New Yorkers have a problem just like we have as survivors in the Gulf Coast, and that is homelessness. So I find this man guilty.